Does defund the police mean get rid of the cops and get ready for the purge?
We're not sure, but it sure does sound like it.
Subscribe to the official Fake Newz so you can keep wondering with us.
Hi, I'm Mistaken Kelly.
And I'm Anderson Blooper.
I have my master's in media masking martyrdom.
And being a straight white male makes me qualified to talk about this.
And today, we're focusing on a very touchy subject.
Defunding the police.
The movement Defund the Police, or actually defunding the police?
Could be either, it's unclear.
We know people are worried about this right now, as they should be.
Ben Shapiro's video titles have called it insane.
And crazies on my Facebook wall have called it the only possible option.
But before we get into it, we want to know, do you think we need to change the way our police system currently operates?
Let us know in the comments.
Now, some of our viewers have told us that the idea of defunding the police worries them.
After all, the way we run law enforcement in our country obviously has no problems whatsoever.
And the idea to defund the police,
which pretty clearly universally refers to the complete annihilation of any kind of American law enforcement whatsoever.
Yes, this concept seems to be worrying people on the right more than on the left.
But to these worrywarts, we say, maybe you're being a little too realistic.
Seriously, have you taken a moment to consider the vast realm of possibility this opens up?
Just think about it.
There's a whole wonderful world of awesomeness that becomes attainable if we just defund the police.
For starters, Batman.
That's right. Perk number 1, if we defund the police to the point that all they can afford is one commissioner with a mustache and a spotlight to aim into the sky, that's how we get Batman.
Wealthy citizens will finally be able to mask themselves and run around at night stopping crime.
Because the police won't be there to stop them from doing it.
Are you listening, Elon Musk?
This is your chance.
You could become real-life Batman.
With a Cybertruck Batmobile.
And if you've watched enough superhero shows, you know that this opens up the window to a lot of opportunity for a lot of people.
Street randos who are strong enough or fast enough or even just stealthy enough can make their own crime-fighting groups.
And can you think of anything more American than that?
I know I can't.
Plus, we know if any vigilante violence gets taken too far, other vigilantes will rise up and stop them.
Imagine Mark Zuckerberg as a modern-day Robin Hood.
The Kardashians would become the birds of prey.
Picture Jeff Bezos as the Green Arrow.
Could we picture Hugh Jackman as Green Arrow instead?
Sure.
Thanks.
And all of this would really complete that whole post-apocalyptic feel that 2020 has been going for.
Which leads us right into perk number 2.
You know where we'll feel the lack of police presence the most?
Public roads.
No cop, no stop will become a lot easier.
And no speeding tickets means that we're about to experience some real-life need for speed.
Come on, you know you've always wanted to try that.
Rampant street racing even opens up the door for new jobs for people.
DoorDashers could make way more deliveries.
We could all be like those guys on Top Gear. And street racing could finally become a legit industry.
And I can't think of a better way to maintain social distancing than by driving really fast away from other people.
Plus, no matter how you swing it, things will only get cooler from here.
Video game sales on Grand Theft Auto may plummet.
Because Grand Theft Auto will be your everyday life.
But you won't have to worry about police chases.
Just vigilante chases.
So as long as you're not living in LA, you don't have to worry about a masked, black-clad Elon Musk chasing you down in his bulletproof Cybertruck Batmobile.
Additionally, we won't have to wait for another Fast and Furious reboot.
We'll be able to make one every day.
And you know there are YouTubers who will.
Without those pesky traffic laws in the way, we'll all be on the highway to heaven.
Isn't the song Highway to Hill? Okay, bottom line is life will be more like a movie.
Whether it's Street Racer or Mad Max is up to you and your neighbors.
Now, if you think post-police America is sounding pretty cool...
Or pretty terrifying.
Or both.
Leave us a like so you can get more people to get the vision.
Still, there could be some drawbacks to eliminating law enforcement.
That's right.
For starters, the game of cops and robbers would get really confusing.
Or way more intense.
Donut shops might disappear.
Which would still be a net good for society.
That's a fair point.
And ultimately, cop shows might need a serious overhaul.
But they've been the same for years. How could they possibly get any cooler?
By making one about a bat-masked Elon Musk and his ludicrous Cybertruck Batmobile.
Okay, now this last perk to consider should really speak to the hearts of all conservatives.
We know you're all small government at heart.
Just think of the possibilities that open up if we normalize, defund the insert agency here, as the standard procedure whenever that agency is having problems.
You could even begin using this now as a bargaining chip. Just say, okay, liberals, we agree to defund the police if you agree to defund the IRS.
I mean, you wanted small government.
Here's your chance.
Defund the government.
Bit by bit.
Seriously, people are finally realizing that police unions are problematic and keeping bad cops in jobs far longer than they should be.
So stand back and let defunding the police stop their unions from doing this.
And you know what's next?
Then we start doing this to the teachers' unions that are keeping horrible teachers in their jobs for far longer than they should be.
It might sound a little extreme,
But it is the only way.
and it's the best way.
And no one could ever take it the wrong way.
So, defund the police, because it's only uphill from there.
Now subscribe to our channel.
So you'll never have to be bored again.
And share this video with someone who's confused about what it means to defund the police.
Speaking of, this episode of the official Fake Newz is brought to you by Defund the Police.
We never could have made this video if you'd just called it Rethink the Police or something that didn't confuse people about what the actual movement's goals are.
Thank you for helping the media do what it does best, keeping people confused and angry.
Till next time, you beautiful sheeple.